Hey guys, it is a big day for Cooking with the Robinsons. What is it?
We have 1,000 subscribers.
1,000. Thank you so much. Special thanks to anyone that spent any time watching our videos. And we have something special today for them, right?
We do.
A special giveaway that you'll hear about later in the video. But most of you tuned in to watch us make a
Blackberry Plum Crostada.
A crostada. Maybe put some French vanilla on it when it's out of the oven.
It's going to be great.
Stay tuned.
Let's work on the dough for the crust. You're going to add granulated sugar, fine sea salt, to some unbleached all-purpose flour. And make sure and blend that in really well prior to your next steps. All right, now you're going to get some cold, unsalted butter. And I like to cut mine into about a 1/2-inch cubes, put it back in the refrigerator until it's really cold, and then incorporate them into my dough. Next, you're going to cut the butter into the flour mixture by just pulsing it, and you're going to eventually want it to be the size of a small pea. Now you're watching Cooking with the Robinsons. We create our favorite family meal and put them on video so that you can duplicate them at home. If you like what we're doing or want to have new cooking recipes for your family, feel free to like and subscribe. We would love for you to be a part of the family. And as always, look below for all the measurements and all the ingredients. Now, as you can see here, I pulled this out. It's a little bigger than the pea size that I want, so I'm going to pulse it just a couple more times. Next, you're going to sprinkle some ice water, a tablespoon at a time, over the flour mixture. And what I did is I just added a couple ice cubes in that water when I started working on this dough. And the reason you want that way, believe it or not, it really makes a difference in the texture and the taste and the consistency of this dough. Now you will know when this flour mixture is ready by just simply taking some of the mixture into your hand and forming it into a ball. If it stays true to form, you're ready. You can go ahead and flour your countertop or your drain board, and then go ahead and put that mixture on top of it. Now you are going to think this is too crumbly, I need more moisture in it, but hold tight. Go ahead and form it into a ball. And as you can see here, it is all sticking together. This is going to be perfect, buttery, crumbly crust. I cannot wait. Now for best results, you're going to want this dough to be cold when you put it in the oven. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and make it into a disc. I'll put saran wrap around it and put it in the refrigerator while I'm working on the pie filling.
Thanks so much for helping us get to 1,000 subscribers. We want to give away one wine bottle holder from our new online store, cookingwiththerobinsons.com. Look below in the descriptions to find out how you can participate.
All right, so now we're going to work on rolling out that dough. Now, I took out the refrigerated dough and I've set my oven to 400 degrees. I also put my rack on the lower third part of that oven. So while that's warming up, we're going to roll it out. And when you do that, go ahead and take it out on a lightly floured surface. And I'm just going to add a little bit of flour to the top of that as well. And that's all you need. You want your circle to measure about 13 inches wide and 1/8 inch thick. So what I like to use is a bench scraper to scrape around the edges, and it also helps you transfer to the prepared baking sheet. That's it. Now all we need to do is chill the crust while preparing for the rest of the ingredients. Now for the filling, we're gonna have our blackberries and our plums. I'm gonna go ahead and dice up those plums now. So go ahead and take those plums that you sliced up, add that into the blackberry, and you're gonna wanna add some flour. Now this flour is really gonna thicken it up so that it's not too watery from all those juices. And then you'll also add some sugar as well. Oh man, I can already smell it and taste it, and it hasn't even been in the oven.
That's the good stuff.
That's the good stuff. Now what you're gonna do as well is have a lemon, and you're gonna have 2 tablespoons of that lemon. My husband and I have been playing around with these essential oils, and so I thought it would be fun to add this into it. And I found out just recently that these essential oils actually isn't just for external, but you can also do it internally.
You're talking about putting it in your food.
Absolutely. And it's interesting. Okay, so this one right here, Sean, this is like equivalent of 25 lemons. So it's super concentrated, so you don't want to do a lot. So I just put 1 drop. Down below, I'm gonna have all the measurements and ingredients so that you'll know how to do it with a lemon if you don't have essential oils. And that's it. Go ahead and mix it around. Now my girlfriend, April Pointer, she's my friend from college, my old running buddy. We had a blast, and she's actually the one that introduced us to these essential oils. And it's so fun because this right here that she's given me, she's also given me some recipes as well. And we've just been playing around with different recipes, and it is really amazing. What I like about these as well is that since they're super concentrated in their oils, they preserve longer. So, you know, whereas you might buy some black pepper or some salt or some, different ingredients, that right there you can keep for much longer, and all you do is a little drop and it just makes it taste amazing. So I'm really turned on to it. We're having a lot of fun with our essential oils in our food. What I'll do is down below put a link to where you can reach out to April and find out a little bit more about it if you're interested in that. Now that that's been folded in, I'm gonna get the dough from the refrigerator and we're gonna assemble it all together. Now I'm using a silicone mat. If you don't have one, that's not a problem. Feel free to use parchment paper instead. Next, you mound the fruit in the center of the dough round, and I like to leave about 1.5 to 2 inches for the border. And then all you do is you fold up the sides. Now this is gonna look completely rustic and absolutely gorgeous. So fold it up, and we're gonna put some egg wash and some sugar on top of it as well in just a minute. So if you have your sides aren't completely folded together, that's okay. That egg wash is really gonna help it mold together. There you go. How pretty is that? My goodness. Now here's your egg. Go ahead and just put that around the outside of the dough. And this is really gonna allow it to get really nice and brown. Those edges, it's gonna look beautiful. All right, so that's ready. I'm gonna pop it in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes. And right before I take it out, I'm gonna put a spatula underneath it, lift it up, and make sure that it's brown underneath as well.
Okay, so this crostada is out of the oven. Got a little vanilla bean melting all over the place on there. It looks fabulous, doesn't it? So good. You want to take a bite and see what you think?
Absolutely.
You did all the hard work today.
Oh man.
Oh. I never thought this would be something I liked, but it is so good.
Yes, it is so delicious.
Really good. I'm gonna get a little ice cream in there with it. Oh my word. I know you want some.
That crust is delicious. And you've got, we didn't tell you, but we put some balsamic vinaigrette
Balsamic, yeah.
on it as well.
Oh, gosh.
Oh man, girls.
That is so good.
Try that.
I'll get you a little bit of happy 1,000 subscribers to us. What a way to celebrate. It's coming. Get over here.
If you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe. We would love for you to be a part of the family, and click that bell notification, and every time we come out with a new video, you'll be notified.
Thanks for watching, guys, and have a fun time making a crostada.
Bye.